FC24 has many changes that I didn't expect, and one such change is the new pack opening animation looks pretty good. There is a new floor at the bottom when players can dance or do their animations on it, and the top left of the pack opening animation looks quite empty, and there is a number on the card saying number 1, which I don't know what that means, so you gotta tell me that in the comment section below. A new passing mechanic that I will call the broken pass. It is insane. When you press the R1 button, the player automatically starts where the pass will go to land. He will start running towards it. It is completely broken. Just look at this through ball you can play with this. It's completely broken. It's so overpowered. I already feel like that. Okay, this new pass is also applicable on long passing, short passing, through ball, lobbed through balls, and it's going to add more accuracy and curve to the ball. It's going to be broken, mark my words. AI mimic hundreds of new tackles, passing animations, shielding animations, and also the famous Rodri goal, the exact passing technique of Sam Kerr, the exact technique of Haaland when he runs towards the goal like a bull. All of this was put in the game by AI, and there are thousands of new animations and even 1200 new running styles. Can you imagine that? This game is going to be unique and I'm so ready to try. Accelerate 2.0. Last year we had 3 animations: controlled, lengthy, and explosive. This one is in the middle, controlled, mostly lengthy, so a lot of middle ground here. When players are running from left to right, you can see 7 new animations that are somewhere in the middle, like mostly controlled, mostly explosive, and all of that. Accelerate categories. This system will take into account strength, agility, height, weight, and the differences. If it's less than 20, they get the explosive one, and so on for others. So a lot of math is being used for this kind of system. The shielding system has completely changed. If you press the LT L2 button this year, instead of shielding the ball, your player starts doing shield pushback, which is a new mechanic that is calculated on the difference of strength between the two players involved. I don't feel like this year you can shield pushback Ronaldo using Messi this year. This is the first thing I need to try this year. The shielding will wear off with time. So if you have a very strong player like Adama Traore, he's gonna shield the ball for longer, but if it's Di Maria, good luck with that. The AI ball, they didn't just capture the players, they are saying they captured the ball as well from the real matches. I feel like the ball was way slower in FIFA 23 and it needed a rectification. So if this works with new friction, bouncing, reverse technology, or whatever swing they are adding to the ball, I just hope it gets back to the normal speed in the game. Okay, look at this. It looks quite realistic, no? Like they talked about, they have captured new hand animations of footballers so that they move very realistic. This does not help the gameplay in any sense. It just makes the game more realistic. So fingers crossed. Okay, new feature, swerve on demand. Press the LT L2 button and you will see a swerve on your pass, swerve on your through ball, swerve on your shot. So if you combine this with the broken pass, which is this, you will have broken possibilities in this game. Header on demand. This is a feature I wanted forever. If you press LT L2, your player will kill himself, but he will try to head the ball. He will not use his feet. If you press the LT L2 button and you pass through whatever, he will turn down his head, but he will still use his head. Very nice feature. Okay, some new passes, write it down somewhere. Driven through ball, L1 R1 plus LB RB plus Y is going to give you a driven through ball. L1 R1 plus LB RB plus X is going to give you a driven cross. The outside Trivela pass. You cannot do the Trivela pass this year with everyone. You need the Trivela play style, so check your players before performing the Trivela. The effort touch. You can do the Pato against Barcelona goal this year.
The touch for Nocerino as Pato look to come forward.
While pressing the R1 and flicking the right stick, your player will take a first touch in his control and go through defenders like they're not even there. The animations that EA are showing on their website look very spicy and I will love to try this feature. The Orbit Dribble. What a fancy name for a feature that they have added back from FIFA 16. This is the no-touch dribbling back in FIFA 16 where your player used to dance around the ball and then take the ball. So you can move like Messi now again in this game. The controlled sprint. Press R1 and start running with your player, and your player will start running or jogging or somewhere in the middle. They are saying you can do this to increase the accuracy of your shots. So you can try it before you take a shot. The precision shooting, not a feature but improvements to finishing. I hope it works and it does not get patched after a month of a game's release. Please EA. This Vinicius Jr. shot is called the quick release shot. Power up your bar 30% of the full one and your player will slide the ball under the goalkeeper like this. Shot cancelling gets a new upgrade. You can perform skill moves in the middle of shot cancelling, so it is going to be used by pro players since they love to shot cancel. You can even perform a chip shot after you load up a power shot, so a lot of upgrades to shot cancelling. You remember this Francesco Totti chip shot from outside the box? It's a bit like that. Okay, the new skill moves are ball roll drag, which is a 4-star skill move. Hold L1 and flick your right stick forward and then left and right. Drag back turn, another 4-star skill move. Hold your LT button and then flick your RS back. Flare nutmegs, another 4-star skill move. Hold L1 R1 and then flick on the RS direction anywhere. Flare rainbow, which is a 5-star skill move. Hold L1 and then back and forward to perform a flare rainbow. There are new trickster skill moves as well that can only be done by trickster playstyles, which are the trickster flicks. If you hold the R3 button and flick your LS in a desired direction, if you hold the LT L2 button and stand in front of the ball, you'll perform a trickster ball roll and a trickster ball catch, which is LT plus fake shot. A lot of this will be covered on my channel later, so stay tuned. Okay, diagonal runs. Players will now make an attempt to move towards a diagonal run to cut through the gaps of the defensive line. That's interesting. The free kicks are getting an upgrade. In FIFA 23, the system was so horrible that the ball never used to reach the goal with full power. In the next game, FC 24, they are increasing the power of the ball when it reaches to the goal. I think this is the third update to the same free kick system introduced last year. Let's hope it works this time around. The penalty kicks are getting an upgrade. Last year around, you had to save 3 sides. This time, you have to save 5. So you have to jump high, low, left, right, middle. It's so hard to save. They're hard as fuck this year. There are new penalty animations for Erling Haaland, obviously. Then there is Mbappe's penalty where he leans on the side. There's new Mohamed Salah's penalty where he runs around the ball and then shoots it. There's a Harry Kane penalty where he leans forward and uses all his power, and many more running style and penalty shootout styles. It will be interesting to see what they have done to so many penalty styles that we have in the game. Wait for it. Wait for it. The practice arena is getting a refresh this year. Can you imagine that? Apparently, you can place players in practice arena to practice scenarios which you can save and then retry again and again until you are perfect in that scenario. I love this feature. HyperMotionV. This is not the same HyperMotion we used to receive in the last years. This is very different. Let me explain it simply. EA are saying they have captured 180 real-life games with cameras around the pitch in these big matches. They have captured Haaland's goal against Dortmund. They have captured Vinicius Jr.'s goal against Man City. They even captured the stylish Kevin De Bruyne signature finish. They even captured Mbappe's signature penalty. They even captured Mohamed Salah's signature run-up. They even captured Harry Kane's signature penalty, and even the goal Haaland scored against Man United, and also women matches. So this year, football in the game is going to be from real football. They even have Haaland's signature celebration in the game. It is so exciting and I'm so ready to try it out. The practice arena will also have a practice match like FIFA 16 used to have. The feature they removed. It won't have any scoreboards, I think any rules. I'm not sure about that, but it's very good for people who are beginners, especially good for your girlfriends. Okay, this one is new. The barrier of the free kicks will finally jump inside the practice arena. It will be very useful for people trying free kicks out. PS5 vibrations you feel while playing the game can be maximized to the fullest now. The new features like precision pass, controlled shooting, controlled sprinting will all be practicable inside the new skill games. You can try the new playstyle and the playstyle plus inside the practice arena and feel the difference when you have it on and when you remove it. It is quite useful because you can select the player's playstyle, try him out in the practice arena, change it around. It is very useful. The new playstyles are 34 in number.
In total, there are 34 brand new playstyles.
And don't ask me which ones are the best. You have to try them inside the practice arena and then judge for yourself. EA want everyone to try it out and use the ones they like. So it's not meta based, it is preference based. These playstyles can be added in Ultimate Team, Pro Clubs, and even Player Career. Fuck. When the goalkeeper this year will not be able to catch the ball, they will just push it away in a very safe position. If they don't, I hate this feature because I don't want to concede rebound goals. Some new animations where the goalkeepers, instead of saving, will tip the ball over the goal. You can increase the sensitivity of the right stick switching they introduced last year. So if you increase this setting, the player will switch faster to the player right next to you. So here are some cards of heroes that I found on Twitter being leaked that might be in the game. Tell me if you like them, maybe you hate them, you want someone else, tell me in the comment section below. The cloth mechanics this year have been refreshed and they do jack shit to the gameplay. I don't know why EA has this in the gameplay article, but the defensive line will adjust when the opponent's team wingbacks try to make the runs towards the box. So my defense will react to wingbacks. What were they doing until now is the big question in my mind. New avatar run styles in Volta, Player Career, and the names are pretty weird. Turtle, Matilda, some weird stuff right here. I don't know what they do, but we'll see how they look. When your player gets an upper body injury, he or she will have a better animation in the game. Just sub him off, boys. Why let them go through the pain? Eval engine. Oh, what a name. This is a new engine that will show you statistics flying all over your screen. I think it's taken from the new LaLiga branding they've done. Very irritating. I will switch it off. If you like it, be my guest. Okay, say if your opponent clears the ball near the goal line, you will see your players shouting at the referee that was a goal. This is a new type of animation you're gonna get this year. A new avoidance mechanic. Finally, EA has added a new feature where players will know where their other teammates are and they will try to avoid each other to prevent this kind of chaos happening in the game. So in FC24, let's say you kept running and you didn't stop, your player will go and collide with the ad board and get injured. Watch out, don't make your Mbappe go out of the field. Click on this video right here. I'm still here. Click on it. Just click on it.